I'm Julie Mack, and I am your host for Shop.org TV. Right now, I am standing on the red carpet here at the annual Summit Convention. Now, I'm going to be catching up with the who's who in the e-commerce industry. I'm here with Liz Oesterle, and she's the VP of Government Relations for Shop.org. Welcome, Liz.
Thank you.
Now, tell me, why did Shop.org take a leap into the public policy?
Shop.org decided this year to begin advocacy on Capitol Hill, mostly because we've heard a lot from senators and congressmen about e-commerce issues and really felt that it was time for them to lend their expertise in decision-making on Capitol Hill.
Now, what has the role been for NRF and their role for promoting e-commerce on Capitol Hill?
NRF has been involved in e-commerce advocacy for some time now, but really has been really limited to issues such as can spam legislation and other things, and moving Shop.org into that space really opens up the number of issues that we can really advocate on Capitol Hill.
Now, what are some of the issues that Shop.org will be tackling?
I think some of the most immediate issues are going to be things like data security legislation. We've heard a lot about that in the news. We've targeted some other issues such as anti-spyware legislation, legislation that's dealing with the expiration of the bit and access tax moratorium, as well as the legislation dealing with patent reform. And one really big issue that we're going to try to tackle is going to be some issues related to Visa and MasterCard's interchange rates as they relate to antitrust policy.
Now, are there any legislative trends that online retailers should be aware of?
I would say, just generally speaking, members of Congress are much more aware of privacy issues, and they're much more aware of what they perceive to be sort of consumer issues out there on the web. I think that we've heard a lot about data security legislation. Members of Congress are very concerned about the type of information that online retailers are gathering about their customers and how secure they are. And I think that the consumer groups also out there are really pushing towards making sure people are securing information as best possible.
Now, are there any opportunities for Shop.org members to go to Capitol Hill on behalf of the industry?
Yes, in May, the National Retail Federation has its Washington Leadership Conference, and we're going to integrate Shop.org into that experience, and hopefully we're going to get a good turnout and take folks up the hill and advocate on behalf of the industry.
Awesome. Sounds great. Well, thank you so much for joining me here on the red carpet.
Thank you.